That was great.
My God, that's freaking.
I know. I've had Icebreaker since I was level 17 with my character because I got him from 0 the first month he was in the store. Wow. Getting pwned at the end there.
That's really. Oh, they're still alive?
Yeah, they usually disappear, right? Yeah.
I was fancy getting shot by the active one.
You know, last week that you were playing the icebreaker?
Was it last week or the week before?
Yeah. It
Last
was
week.
I think it was something like over 1 million people bought it.
Oh yeah, because well, Icebreaker had this error where it wasn't its code got taken out of the randomization, so it wasn't in Xur for like a month or so. You know, the game's only been out like under 4 months. It's not like that much time, but yeah. Almost everyone in my guild bought it. They were all like, should I get it? Should I get it? I had Plan C and Icebreaker before I was level 20. So.
I was 3 change points.
Oh, only 3? That sucks.
And I tried to do the 28 weekly, and I just got wrecked. But instead I bought the SUSA Trivia, was pretty trade.
Just got the icebreaker from they got a chest from the multi-class.
Oh, nice.
But I
Nice.
also already had a maxed out icebreaker.
That's good though, because that way you don't have to shuffle between characters.
I broke it down for the exotic shard.
Either way, because some people rather have that exotic shard than not worry about shuffling. Because shuffling, here, I'll tell you this, I've learned now that I have 2 characters, that before you log off for the night or the day, before you even think about switching characters, always put all your exotics in your vault. Because there's nothing worse than like having to get on and play shuffle between 3 characters, I'm starting to learn that mistake this week. Oh, I gotta go on with my Titan really quick just to put my guns in my vault, then I'll be back with my Hunter. So like at the end of the day when I'm done with Destiny now, I'm just gonna put all my exotics in the vault. So it doesn't matter which character I load up in the morning, I can just take them. But I have a regular gaming schedule because of my show, so it's a little more patternized than, what free time do I have type.
It was difficult. We really struggled. But then everyone started getting like complete. And the one bounty that I completed during the multi-class, I was supposed to get off. So I ran grand. I got and then I was training one single bounty, and I got the exotic bounty. I was so out.
Dude, you should have seen me when I didn't even know there were exotic bounties, and then as soon as I learned about them, I went onto the game and said, shit, now I gotta start working for them. I got one. I got bad juju. Like, literally, 10 minutes after I learned they even existed, I got one. Oh, Apocalypse, that's fine. I was letting Pyro finish what he was saying. You can store things in the vault, and you can share them among your characters. Of course, armor...
Flashed on your camera.
What, the boobies?
I just looked when it did that.
I didn't see anything we're talking about.
As soon as I looked at my phone, I saw.
Do remember, folks, if you're watching me on your phone, make sure just to turn it off every once in a while. Don't blow your shit up. Don't even push it to its limit, Like...
Mine won't,
Yeah.
never had that problem with Galaxy.
Well, I mean, I've had people, the regulars that come here, mods and commissioners and generals in our crews and guilds, that, they come on for like 8 to 10 hours on the show, play with me, but they try to watch at the same time. And I love that, but you know what? Don't blow your tech up. Laptops and computers could handle that shit no problem. Even laptops might start to get a little iffy. Yeah, Apocalypse. The vault here is a place where you can share guns and loot. The only thing you can't share with another character is armor. You can give it to them, but they can't wear it, because only Titans can wear Titan armor, Warlocks can wear Warlock. But it's nice. It makes having multiple characters really the only way I'd want multiple characters, right now.
Or bounties. You can't put in bounties.
Well, yeah, but you can just take bounty. Well, not the exotics, but once you earn them. What's nice, though, is, like, I got Pocket Affinity for, like, both my characters, so... Like,
I
back...
got 2 traders.
Fear, yesterday we finished that chunk, me and Sigma and Pro and Chris. You were very right on your strategy. Don't think that that was a wrong strategy to sit up there on the edge. The thing that was wrong was where you were. Sigma showed me a spot where you can stand and you can't get killed, hit, shot by anything. And you can just sit up there and work on that hidden oracle. If you watch the highlight reel from yesterday on YouTube, you can watch a little 15-minute chunk. It only took us like 10 minutes to do the oracles. But you were right on. Yeah, I needed to switch my gun too. My icebreaker was recently upgraded. It's only halfway back up its skill tree. My vision of confluence was way better at killing the oracles, and that was it. You know, it was really, you were really right on right there. So don't think as leading yesterday's attack and so forth. And then once again, I want to thank Chris King Reds the 9th. He came in, helped us out, and then we did the Gorgon exotic chest. And he had Antheon on hard saved, so we basically skipped the Gorgons, the jump, and the glass throne. And that's where we're at right now. I'm just waiting for some of the regs to come back. We're missing Pro, who's, you know, like my right-hand man when it comes to stuff. So kind of waiting for him and Chris and everyone to kind of come back into the chat. And once again, like I said, I got to give the original raid team the invites and the respect of that. But I have a feeling one or two might bow out, especially because my checkpoint's going to take them past the exotic chest. And some people, that's what it's all about. Because, like, our raid team was right at the oracle, so they're, like, right at the exotic chest. So, you know, Fear, if you don't want to come in today and skip the exotic chest, I totally understand. For me, this is my last day to do the raid for the week because I'm off tomorrow on Mondays, as always. But for you guys, it's not. You still have a couple days, so... You know, that's why my priority is just a little shifted. It's the only reason I even shifted past the vault, those two chunks, because I really don't like to skip chunks in there too often. But we're going to queue that up here today. We've got plenty of time to do Antheon. I just want to make sure, you know. Right now I have so much to do on my to-do list, like slow grinds of things. It's just redunkadunk. It's like I got to grind up all these exotics, grind up all these bad legendaries. Still trying to get a ton of Ascendant shards. There's never enough. You know, people are like, I got 60. That's great. That's like 3 or 4 armor and 3 and 4 weapons, and then you're back to 0. So keep grinding, folks. As always, you know, I know a lot of you know this. I've said it enough, but make sure you're reading the skill tree of your gear before you put it on, the armor. A lot of people I see are like, how does that guy have the same gun as me, the same level as me, but shoot twice as many rounds? Oh, he's got armor on that doubles his shotgun carrying rounds. You know what I mean? So I know people that they think it looks cool. It has light. It has high defense. But the little special sub skills don't do shit to bonus them. Like increase sniper rifles, they don't use them. Increase hand cannon, they don't use them. So if you can, you know, take the time to try to find one that's all 3. Light, defense, and look, but also those skill trees. I have actually managed to put together 2 sets of armor for my hunter. One that's more benefited in the Crucible, and one that's more benefited for my planet side adventures. Alright, let's see. How much? That's why I'm going to take Antheon's epilogue in.
No, I know, even with Atheon's epilogue, it just does nothing.
It would take 100 kills without dying.
Well, you lose 5 points every time you die, but, you know, it's...
No, it's 2.
Oh, it's only 2?
Per kill. 2 points per kill.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. So you can make, like, 1 profit per... Pretty much. Not bad. I mean, it's an exotic bounty. It's going to be grind, but, you know, 500 is a lot better than, like, you know, 1,000 or 1,500.
I prefer that over the 25 strikes.
Well, the 25 strikes, at least you get a chance for, like, other things. You know what I mean? Like, you can end up getting exotics that are cool, or...
If you do straight strikes, I have like 3 hours.
I know a lot of people that just do the level 8 first strike over and over. I'm always like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's quicker, bro. Fogaf is a lot quicker than us.
Yeah,
That was like...
Yeah, it's dependent. It you know, like I said, that's just personal opinion, I think, and personal experience. You know, I can go through the level 8 by myself, especially with Icebreaker and my guns, in maybe like 10 minutes. But I don't run past every enemy like a lot of people. Because every enemy is an item drop. Every enemy works toward your legendary item drop counter. Every enemy upgrades my skill trees, which is really what I'm trying to do right now. You know what I mean? So
The difference is that on Devil's Lair, you have to stop shooting before the boss.
yeah, but they're so easy. Even the first darkness, you don't even have to do anything. You can just let the hive fight the fallen, and they'll take themselves out. But like I said, I'm trying to do as most with one action as I can, like a samurai. And so if you're trying to up your skill trees, get item drops, and do the strike for a bounty, why not do all three at once? If you know you run through the bounty like, oh, I did my bounty, but I didn't kill anything, so I didn't get many items, and I didn't up any skill trees. But that's me. I need to up my gun and my armor skill tree. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get more glimmer. I'm trying to get more... You know, the legendary engrams drop for a certain amount of kills. Like, for every, like, 5,000 kills, one can drop. The rate goes up. Now, those aren't the exact numbers, but that's one of the percentiles. So, if you run through a strike and you only kill, like, 30 enemies versus, like, 1,000, you know... It's a big difference, but that's just me. That's just me, because I know my character's trying to get my gun skill trees up and stuff like that. And so by killing all those little like 7 dregs, I'm doing that. By killing one Fogoth, I'm not really doing that. It's like when I see people trying to get their gun skill trees up in the Crucible, and I'm laughing. I'm like, really? Like, I can kill as many dregs as you kill in the Crucible, like in 1/10 the time.
It's just I have all my guns that I'm in these maxed out, and all my armor, so I'm just looking to...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some people are just looking for the milk. You know, they're just milking that very specific singular purpose on the strike or the raid or the whatever. I'm usually always trying to multitask as many as I can. Give me 1 second, folks. But yeah, no, there's no right or wrong in that. That's just, you know, I do it one way. But like I said, you know, this game, it's about not wasting your time. And some people really play the game and they don't really, you know, they just don't do, you know, the time they need to. You know, they could be doing bounties, why they do green missions, why they do Vanguard rank, why they do Vanguard points, why they grind up their guns, and they look for loot. But they don't set their game up that way, so they're really, like, wasting their time. If that makes sense.
Talking about Fogoth, are you up to tomorrow to help me with Zyra the Undead?
I'm not on tomorrow.
Oh, no?
No, I take Sundays and Mondays off. Yeah. I still haven't even done a Nightfall yet. I still haven't even finished a Nightfall whatsoever because I can't get people that... Like, I keep dying, so I need people to, like, help carry me somewhat, and it just doesn't, you know, hasn't worked yet. But I've only attempted 3 Nightfalls so far. And I tried them way too early. Like, I tried them like I should have waited. Pro! Yes, I've been waiting for you. Nice, folks.
Yeah, I want to invite you, because I did the Nightfall with 2 people in the first round of...
Well, there's a mix. Like, there's nothing the Nightfall gives me that makes me want to have to get it on my to-do list, where it's a struggle. And the 2 times we tried the Nightfall, I was with 30s, 31s, but we died, like, literally right before we killed the end boss. So it was all, yeah, it was like the farthest in you could, yeah, the farthest one you can be. Like, you know, you're literally like 2 shots away from killing your target, and you all die. And we have to go back to the beginning, and it, you know, I like it. It's just, you know, after doing the vault on hard, I think a couple more times, everything else will start to be a little easier. And I'm also just maybe a week or 2 away of grinding, away from having all my exotics done, like fully, like all the way up to the top, in my armors. You know, just the grind. Didn't help that I took like 2 weeks off for GTA.
I was 28, and you and the other guy was with us were 26.
After that, I went off and I had a soul.
Yeah, Doc, Scout, I stand the game most of the day, unless I'm PC streaming, and that's it. Just healthier in general. Like I stand on memory foam and kind of keep moving. Oh, no problem, guys. Cat's